All right, there we go. Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson.
And I am Corey McFan.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, we have several matches coming at you. We have our Overwatch team going up against Highland Community College, and we will have our Rainbow Six team going up against St. Clair College. So we're going to do the Overwatch match first because they're going to start real soon. And in fact, they're doing it right now. So let's get into here real quick. Which side was Marietta on?
I have no idea.
They are blue.
Defender side.
All right, here we go. And it looks like we're gonna have the normal spectator. This is fine. Guess I don't have the overhead spectator for this game. So who we have playing tonight? We're gonna just use the tab button for this because I don't have the roster showing up. So we're gonna have Bailey Lathini Argo playing as support. We're gonna have HGZ Seth Collins. There we go. Trying to get there. All right, and then we have Eric Schnegg as Juggernaut as support. We have Jeffrey Dolby Portal Runner on DPS, and we have Chris Ramirez Gade at DPS. So all right, so we are going to be on Busan in this best of 5 series against Highland Community College. So Marietta is heading over to the point first. So it looks like all of Highland is grouped up on this backside. Portal Runner on the Genji, looking to make some plays, takes the damage, just has to fall back. And we're seeing double Zarya. I heard she's really good right now.
Zarya is the best tank in the game right now. In everyone's opinion.
So what is it about Zarya that makes her really good?
It's just the fact with her changes where she can bubble herself multiple times. It's just really difficult to kill her.
So just double bubble.
Yeah, double bubble.
All right. We'll see if HGZ utilizes the double bubble. Sorry, Marietta did capture the point already at 11%. Right now, Marietta's doing a pretty good job holding off Highland Community College. But we're going to see Argo does get taken down. Juggernaut's going to have to fall back. But Kane does get 1 pick, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Moira wall comes out. Not Moira wall. What am I thinking? That's the May wall. I'm seeing Moira getting walled. But Kade's getting quite a few picks.
Even though it seemed like Highland got the first pick on Argo there, it does seem like Marietta was able to work together to pull it back and take that fight.
Yeah, we're seeing, looks like Highland is going to head towards the middle. And the Blizzard's going to be coming out for Highland, but Portal Runner is going to be looking to make a flank from behind. Gets Kirgo down. And Dragon Blade is ready. So the question is, will he use it? Yes, he will. He gets 1. Gets 2.
That initial pick on that Kiriko there was very big for Marietta right there. Getting rid of that protection Suzu and that second healer is like a devastating play towards Highland.
Yeah, and Marietta will secure the first round of this game.
Very fast wrap up for that first round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marietta was just able to capture the point right from the get-go and just hold on to it the entire time. I mean, Highland was able to get a couple of picks here and there, but Marietta was able to maintain their composure. They were able to hold their ground and just keep a hold of the map. Now, a pause is coming out, and I'm not sure.
It did look like Argo stuttered a little bit there, so it might be a little bit of a technical difficulty on Marietta's side.
It could be. There was one part like he presses in, he just kind of stood there for a while, so maybe he's having some issues with his computer. So we'll give him a chance to make sure everything's good. In fact, I'll check on him real quick to make sure everything is okay. In case they need my help with anything.
Let's hope it's a quick fix.
Okay. Okay, I guess everything is okay.
This is very weird. Okay.
Well, maybe the issue's resolved and I just gotta unpause, but yeah, I was just checking like if everything's okay. I got the thumbs up, so.
Right then.
Yeah, see, they're ready. So whatever the issue was, they are good now. So they're going to unpause here.
A little weird, but I guess we go with it.
Well, I mean, if everything's fine now, maybe it was just that one map and it was causing some issues, but
maybe a little bit of a lag spike.
It could be.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna see Kade bringing out the Cassidy instead of the Sojourn this time.
Now, Cassidy is a weird pick nowadays just because he doesn't have his stun anymore. It's just an explosive sticky bomb. So, it is still a one-shot combo, but completely changed up Cassidy's playstyle.
Well, let's see how the Cassidy goes here. Does take a lot of damage and has to fall back. But Portal Runner's going to take out Mei and the Junkrat. And does get the kill on the Zarya. So while he doesn't have the stun like he used to, he's still able to make a difference in fights.
And put out a lot of damage.
That too. Let's see Argo on the Lucio, keeping everyone healed up. And just trying to buy as much space as possible. But Highland is looking to make a push, but Marietta is holding. Portal Runner takes down the Immortality field. And we're going to see Dragon Blade coming out for Portal Runner, already getting 2. And Kade taking out a 3. And Portal Runner gets a 3rd kill, and that is technically a team kill.
Very well played with the Dragon Blade there to target the supports first and then go on to target the DPS.
Yeah, I am finding with a lot of the games that I play as support, it's like, as long as I stay alive, supports can make a huge difference in the games. But whenever I don't get a chance to play and they take me out all the time, it's always GG. Now we see Highland is moving up the platform, but HEZ is there, drilling out a ton of damage. And Kade with the high noon coming out and taking out several himself. Another team kill for Marietta.
And a boop there at the end for Argo. I always respected a good environmental kill like that.
Oh, when you play Lucio, when there's an opportunity to get a boop kill, you go for it.
Always.
Grab comes out, but Immortality Field gets taken out. Kade's doing quite a bit of damage, and Coalescence is going to be coming out for Marietta. And another unofficial team kill. Riptide came out, but Kade was able to take it down. Sound Barrier comes out just for extra measures, and Marietta will take the first map.
Marietta throwing out that gravitational pull. Highland did have 2 immortalities, technically, with the immortality from Baptiste and the protection Suzu from Kiriko, but they used them both at once, so that may have played a little bit of a difference in whether they died or not.
And play of the game goes to Portal Runner with that Dragon Blade that we saw earlier, setting up the 3K. But yeah, a very, very strong performance for the Pioneers.
Very strong, very swift. They want to put the hammer in the nail quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw that because they would take the point and they would try to buy as much space as possible, just denying Highland the opportunity to try to contest back onto the point. It looks like it's going to be King's Row for the second map, and everyone seems to be ready, so we should be starting any second now. And here we go, folks.
And it looks like they're bringing out Winter Kings Row.
Yeah.
It is the old time of day for this map, but Winter Kings Row, you can never go wrong with that.
But here's my thing, though. It's not Halloween yet. Can we not deal with Christmas decorations until after Halloween?
After Thanksgiving.
Yes, I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Festive Kings Row is very nice and all. But...
And I love the snow on the ground. But it's not even Halloween.
No.
Not till Monday.
No. Now, maybe we will see the Eichenwald version on the next map. Maybe. Have you played the new Halloween event yet?
I have not. I'm hoping to pretty soon. I'm trying to get like a stack of people to play together.
Okay.
So
I played it the other day. It was pretty fun. It felt a lot like the original Halloween event with Junkenstein's Revenge. It's a little bit different here, but it is on Eichenwald, although they call it something else that I can't pronounce it. Akka something.
It's Revenge of the Zombie Bride.
Right, but the map the map is Eichenwald, but they call it something else. But I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so Marietta will start on offense. Yeah, they're in the press, but Corey Warner does get taken down. But right now, Highland's doing a pretty good job keeping a hold of the point. But Kade already getting one kill and looking to get another. Does get a second. Porter Runner takes a third down. And Marietta is now starting to claim that first point.
A quick little flank from Kade there with the Sojourn, getting a couple quick picks. Very, very good play right there for Marietta. The attack from multiple different angles.
And we see Marietta's looking to try to maintain that space, able to secure the payload. So now we'll see if they can escort that payload down to the rest of the map. You see trying to lob down. Gets to about half health, but it's going to bubble. We're seeing May causing a lot of disruption, but Marietta's continuing to cruise along. And Blizzard's going to be coming out for Highlands May. And that's going to set up quite a bit. And also the sound barrier comes out for Highland, and they're going to push Marietta back. Marietta will have to reset. Still less than 4:17 to go. We're seeing a lot of damage coming out back and forth. And Coalescence is going to be coming out for Juggernaut, but gets blocked by the May wall. Going to try to get a play out of it. Does get one kill, but everyone's getting bundled up, but lots of heals coming out. And Argo's going to get a kill, and Porter Runner HEZ will also get a couple down, and Marietta going to be able to push that payload.
Even with all the ultimates and abilities that Highland seemed to be throwing at Marietta there, Marietta was still able to, like, stay alive long enough to just hold out and eventually take the fight.
Got to give credit to the supports for that, for being able to keep everyone alive during all that sustained damage. Now, we do see Kade does go down. He scouted up a little head, got punished for it. So Highland's going to try to use this opportunity to push onto the payload themselves and push Marietta back. We're seeing they're trying to push up the heels, but Marietta keeps having to retreat. Now, Porter does have Dragon Blade ready to go. And Kade is going to have his ultimate ready very soon. And here comes Blizzard again. And we're going to see right now a 2-for-2 trade. Porter Runner gets taken down. And Highland will stop the Pioneers, or at least for now.
Marietta did lose that team fight. However, they still have 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes before they capture second point, and then they get more time.
Yeah, they do have 2 ultimates ready to go. And we're going to see Kade actually swaps to the Tracer now. Looking to get the flank from behind. And Colossus is going to be coming out for Juggernaut. And so will Dragon Blade, and a bunch of ultimates are being used. That took a little bit, but Portal Runner was able to get Soldier 76 down.
Quite a few ults came out there, including both the Dragon Blade and the Gravitational Surge from Marietta. A lot of ultimates were used.
But that will guarantee this for this next checkpoint. The Mariettas looking to keep their pressure up. We see the bubbles being utilized by HGZ. Kade does have Pulse Bomb ready to go and will pop the bomb, but Immortality Field is going to negate that. The Soldier 76 is going to pop the visor and takes down 2 himself. And actually gets 3. So a very good play there by Dismissive and getting a 4th kill. And that will force Marietta to reset.
That is a very good play with the tactical visor from the Soldier there. Seemed like Marietta was winning that fight, then the tactical visor comes out and Highland pulls it back because of that.
Marietta still has a minute 25 to get to the 3rd leg. And we do see Dragon Blade is up again for Portal Runner if he chooses to use it. Blizzard's going to be coming out, but Portal Runner does get taken down. So this is going to be Highland's opportunity to push Marietta back. Argo's going to go down. Now, Marietta has almost all their ults ready to go this time.
A lot of combinations ready to go. Even Dragon Blade by itself is a very good combo. And the Gravitational Surge and Pulse Bomb will combo great 8 together.
There's the Graviton Surge, and Coalescence is going to be coming out in solo Sound Barrier for Highland. But Kade with the Pulse Bomb is going to take down the Soldier, and this is going to be Marietta's opportunity to push. So Marietta needs to stay on the point, though. They do not want to C9 this.
C9ing is never a fun thing to watch.
But here's the thing, though. So now Dragon Blade and Sound Barrier are still ready to go for Marietta. So they did not burn all their ults in that fight. But here comes the barrier for Argo. And here comes the Dragon Blade. Takes out 1 and 2 and 3. And Zarya goes down. That's a team kill, and Marietta's going to be able to cruise the point.
Always got those clutch plays with that last-minute Dragon Blade just to pull through and and take that win.
Yeah, just getting 3 down himself, but getting everyone in the back lines. That was huge.
Taking down those supports first. Very good target management whenever with that Dragon Blade.
Yeah, very well executed by a Portal Runner. So now Marietta is going to be on defense, so we'll see what they decide to run. It's not just a matter of waiting to see what the composition will look like. All right. And of course, Portal Runner is going to stay on the Genji. He's been playing that very well. HEC is going to stick with the Zarya. Argo will be on the Lucio. Juggernaut will be on Mora. But Kade is looking at the Bastion.
Bastion has been changed a lot. He has been changed from like a more stationary sort of play style to more mobile. In turret form, there's a cooldown now, but you can move around while in turret form. And instead of his heal, he has a bomb that he can throw that ricochets off walls.
Okay.
And then his ultimate is like the mortar strike, that you shoot down 3 mortar strikes from above.
All right, well, let's watch a little bit of the Bastion play. And already doing a lot of damage, taking out the Widowmaker. And there's that turret mode that you were talking about. Yeah, so it feels a little bit like a weaker version of his old ultimate. Or at least like moving around but still being in turret form. But he is going to get taken down. And Highland is looking to make a play onto the point. But Juggernaut's going to take down the Brigade, but everyone else is starting to make some plays. And Marietta does hold despite losing Kade. And Kade has swapped to the Widowmaker now. Juggernaut does get picked off. HEC getting very low. And Marietta's getting forced back, but Portal Runner is making some plays. But HEC and Argo do go down. Portal Runner's looking to try to get picks from behind, or at least delay Highland from taking the objective. Does have Dragon Blade ready. And does take down the right, but gets picked off by the Widowmaker in the air.
Very unlucky there. Takes down the tank. Has the Dragon in the Blade ready to kill all the squishies left on the team. Then gets sniped down by the Widowmaker. Very unlucky there.
Yeah, see the Widowmaker all coming out, so Marietta is now basically exposed at this point. But now we see Graviton search. Actually, Marietta has 3 ults ready to go. And here comes the Brigade ult, and now we're going to see Highland starting to charge. Shatter comes out to negate the ult from Juggernaut. And Blizzard's going to be coming out. Kade's going to get one, but HEZ and Juggernaut fall. But Portal Runner's looking to try to get some picks himself. And will take out the Brigade. So it's just May on the payload, but will take him down. Actually, there was one other, but I couldn't tell who. Kade has swapped over to the Hanzo. And it looks like... yeah, Highland has swapped to a Winston.
It looks like they're going for a full counter on Portal Runner on the Genji over here. With the Mei and the Monkey and the Brig. all three characters that Genji can't deflect.
Yeah, Juggernaut does take one. But yeah, we are seeing Highland pushing, and they're going to get that second point with plenty of time. They got 4 minutes and 13 seconds left for this third leg. So we are seeing Marietta struggling to hold Highland. Now, since Marietta did get all the way in the first round, if Highland does make it, then it's just based on time differential. But right now, that would give Highland the advantage, just how quickly they're moving.
Just a little bit of an advantage.
See, Dragon's coming out as well as the barrier. See, Highland doing a ton of damage. Bakane is going to take down the Winston. And Portal Runner will take down the Widowmaker. Ult again comes out for the Widowmaker. And here comes the Blizzard. Bakane is going to get picked off. Coalescence comes out for Juggernaut, trying to keep everyone alive, but they still will lose HGZ. Ultimate comes out for Brigette. Portal Runner does take down one.
That Blizzard from that May has killed Marietta every team fight that they've had it. If Marietta wants to stay in this game, then they're going to have to find a counter to that May.
Yeah, I know, like, Portal Runner hasn't swapped over. I know he was trying to save his Dragon Blade for a good opportunity. But now it's the point where they need to start using stuff. And Portal Runner does get taken down. Gravitron Surge is going to come out for HGZ. But right now, Marion is just trying to do everything they can to delay. Kane swaps over to the Reaper. And Blizzard's going to be coming out to just buy some space for Marietta, but Portal Runner's going to be jumping in. And Highland's going to take 3 points as well.
Yeah, it did really seem like they were really gunning for that Genji, the hard counter that Portal Runner. Kind of deny that Dragon Blade a little bit.
Yeah, so Marietta's going to have to make some adjustments because Highland did get to the point sooner, which means they're now going to have the advantage going into the next round.
The best Marietta can do at this point is draw. For this map. It does look like they're gonna... No, it looks like they're gonna stick with the Genji.
Yeah, they're going to keep it. Although Kade will be on the Reaper this time. Yeah, because Highland just needs to get one tick on this point, and then they will take the map, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They have to get one tick.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Not even the whole point.
Yeah, just one tick of the thing.
So Marietta's got a full hold here, or they're gonna lose this map, and it will be 1-1 for the series.
So Highland's going to go straight onto the map. They got minute 47. The Juggernaut is going to get taken down. But Portal Runner will fall. And Pioneers are falling one by one.
And it does look like Highland is going to...
Yeah, they will take it.
I don't know why I said Highlander twice before I actually got it right. But Highland just found the right counters that Marietta just couldn't adapt to.
And Marietta did not adapt. I mean, Kane swapped quite a bit, but we saw that Highland did swap over to several tanks and several DPS until they found something that worked. So yeah, Marietta's going to have to find an answer to that because now they know that their composition is being countered. So we'll have to see if Portal Runner can bring out something a little bit different so he can still be effective in team fights.
Preferably something that will counter that Mei, for sure. Because that Mei, through every time that Mei threw out her Blizzard, they lost the team fight. Every time. So that's what's killing them, is that Mei.
So then the question is, what can Marietta bring out to counter the Mei?
Well, typically more like long-range characters like Soldier, Sojourn, Widow even. Marietta did bring out the Widow, but they Highland had their own Widow to counter that.
Yeah, we even when Kane brought the Hanzo, they brought us stuff like Winston and so forth to try to counter the Hanzo too. So it just seemed like the Highland had an answer for anything that Marietta threw out. So Marietta will choose the map for the third game. So I believe it is Escort. So we'll see what they decide to go with. I don't think they've made any decisions in the chat yet. They have not. So while we were doing this, we're just keep an eye on how the Siege game is going. So right now, at the same time, Marietta's Siege team is going up against St. Clair College. And it looks like that St. Clair is up 2-0 in the rounds. They're still playing the first map, which looks like it's Oregon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Oregon. Yeah, it's definitely Oregon. And St. Clair is up 2-0. And Marietta has started. So we'll get over here real quick. So it's going to be Dorado as the escort, so we will not see Eichenwald, unfortunately.
Dorado is still a really good map, and a very good looking map, as you can see. It looks a lot better than what it used to.
Yeah.
This time of day just fits Dorado a lot more, in my opinion. You get to see the colors a lot more.
I was just hoping to see the Halloween theme Eichenwald, that's all.
I know, but...
But yeah, still, it's very well done here. So now the question is going to be, what will Marietta go with? It looks like Marietta will be attacking first. Okada is going to be bringing out the Echo. Portal's still on the Genji. So he's still going to just stick with... It seems like he's going to ride or die with the Genji.
Very interesting strategy right there, but it does look like Kade is going to bring out the Echo to try to counter that Mei a little bit more.
Yeah, and Juggernaut's going to bring out the Mercy, so we're going to see an Echo Mercy composition. And it's going to take out the Torbjorn turret, but Juggernaut does get taken down for... We're going to see Marietta is going to have to fall back a little bit. The Argo on the Baptiste trying to keep everyone up. But people are taking a lot of damage. Yeah, Mercy's trying to get the boost onto Kade so he can get some damage, but Portal Runner is going to go down. And Torbjorn's just going to keep that turret up and doing a ton of damage. Finally gets the turret down. But the rest of the team is dropping. So the question is, can Kade get some picks? And Marietta is struggling to push the payload.
They didn't pull out the May this map, but it does seem like they're doing just as well as they did before on Torbjorn this time around.
Yeah, that turret just keeps doing a lot of damage. Kane finally takes down the turret. And Kane will take down Hanzo, so this might be the opportunity. Although Molten Core does come out. But it keeps training 1-for-1s. But Marietta will finally start pushing the payload. Took him a while to do it.
In a pretty big stagger on that Zarya.
The dragons do come out. And the Graviton Surge will also come out. And a huge play there with the combo with Zarya and Kade. And that's going to guarantee Marietta gets through the first checkpoint.
Yeah, a lot went into that combo. I don't think any ults were used for that combo either.
Right, it was just the Graviton Surge by Zarya, and that was it.
Oh, Graviton Surge?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. My bad.
Yeah. HCC used the ultimate to group everyone up right there, and then kind of just used the beam, and they're all grouped up. So this might be the momentum that Marietta needs to keep pushing the payload. Kade does take out the turret.
It does seem like Marietta has 3 ults at their disposal. And there is one right there to copy.
And Kade's going to try to charge up so he can use the ultimate. And does get it popped. And that was huge to be able to get a second Graviton.
Yeah, with that copy, there's no real reason to copy anything but the enemy tank.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially Zarya.
Having 2 Zaryas on your team, very, 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 very deadly.
Yeah. And now Marietta is going to get the second checkpoint. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to get to the third. So already getting one pick onto the Soldier 76. Porter finally swapped over to the Sojourn, knowing that Genji was just not getting a lot of value. So I think we're seeing that make a difference too, just being able to do damage from a distance. HCC's taking a lot of damage, ends up going down, but Portal Runner is going to get 2 down himself. Utilizing that window. And a great kill there by Portal Runner. B comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Marietta will get through the points with 2 minutes 41 seconds remaining.
That slow coming from Sojourn's little grenade there really stopped Highland from touching the point. Just that little bit of slow is all it took for Highland to be unable to touch.
All right, so it looks like Marietta found the answer that they were looking for. So now we'll see how they do on defense, and if they can hold Highland to at least prevent it from getting to that point, then we will get to game 4. Although this time, Kade is going to be bringing out the Ashe instead of the Echo. And we do see that Portal Runner is going to stick with the Sojourn.
And having Ashe and Sojourn with that Mercy pocket utilizing this high ground is going to be very, very hard to counter.
So we're seeing Highland is working their way out, and Kade takes a lot of damage, but will get healed back up. Border Runner does get taken down, though. You see HEG's trying to get some damage onto the supports, but the Sigma is going to use the shield to protect everyone. Although we're going to see Border Runner does get revived, looking to try to get some damage, and takes out a lot of things before going down. I lost track.
Takes out both the supports.
Yeah. But we're going to see everyone else got taken out. And now Kade's going to bring back the Echo. Realizing the Ashe maybe was not as effective as he had hoped. And Highland will get the payload to the first checkpoint. And Porter Runner's going to swap back to the Genji. Highland's not playing Mei, but we'll see if Porter Runner can make some plays with the Genji. And is able to take down the Soldier 76, looking to get a play onto the Ana. And Marietta is pushing Highland off the payload.
Bringing back that Genji again, a little bit of a risky play because Highland does know how to counter the Genji.
But it doesn't look like Highland's making any changes to their composition. And we're going to see the Sigma being utilized by Kade. Almost gets taken out immediately, though. But not going to be able to utilize the ult himself. And we see the Pioneers do end up getting taken down. And now we're seeing Highland will continue to push the payload. 3 minutes, 55 seconds remain. Plenty of time for Highland. So we'll see if Marietta tries to make a stop. But they might just concede this checkpoint. We'll see the rally is going to be coming out. And Kade makes a huge play on the Sojourn, trying to take down the Ana. Valkyrie's going to be coming out for Juggernaut. But is going to get taken down, though.
That soldier on the high ground just slowly chipping away at Marietta's health, though. Something had to have been done about that soldier if Marietta wanted to take that fight.
So now we have about 4 minutes, 23 seconds left for Highland. So Marietta needs to find a way to get a stop. Now, gotta getting a 2K like that is one way to help. Border Runner's going to take one down, but Fall himself. And Kade will take down the Sigma, so a great stagger.
Very good combination of abilities right there. Kade taking down a few there in that fight.
So now we see 3 ultimates are ready to go for Marietta. I don't know about Highland since we're only just watching from our players' perspective. Kade does get 1 pick. And Porter Runner does get stunned and picked off. Sigma's going to be using the ultimate to try to get some picks himself. Immortality Field does come out to keep everyone alive, though. And Kade actually brought out the Brig, but loses the ultimate and gets taken down. Versus looking to get a revive. Gets stunned in the process, but... And now Highland will continue to push. Although Portal Runner is very low in health, has to back off. Now 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. So even if Highland gets to the point, Marietta will have the advantage. We're going to see Juggernaut does get taken down. So does Portal Runner with that tactical visor. And actually taking down quite a few of the Pioneers. And the Pioneers are going to get taken down, and Highland will take the point. But they did it 24 seconds slower.
That tactical visor coming out at the very end was a very good way to secure the site for Highland there. Taking down 3 with it, and then just leaving the tank and one other player left.
Alright, so... Now we're going to be at the next round, and we'll see if Marietta can hold. So Marietta will be on defense first. Alright, so Marietta's keeping the same composition. Kade going to be on the Echo. Portal Runner on the Genji. So every second's going to count here in overtime. If Marietta can stall the payload even a little bit, that can make a huge difference when they go on offense. But right now, they're continuing to push the payload a considerable amount. They're kind of trying to find some picks with the Echo. Maybe looking to flank from behind. Gets discorded and very low on health. Will get healed back up. And Portal Runner is going to get a kill on the Ashe, but Juggernaut's going to fall. Kade will take down the Zenyatta, though. And Portal Runner from behind trying to take down Highland 1 by 1. And Sigma will finally fall, so that's going to be a huge stagger to delay Highland.
Getting the initial pick on that Ashe and that Zenyatta really did it for Marietta right there. Being able to take down Highland 1 by 1. Until it was just their tank left.
So this is going to be a huge push for Highland. You're going to see Argo has ultimate ready. And is going to pop it. And a huge pick onto the Sigma. And we're going to see Kade pop in the ultimate to copy. And Marietta's going to hold.
Copying that soldier last minute while they were in visor and just sort of body blocking. Just kind of wasted that entire tactical visor there. Very good denial of that at ultimate.
Yeah.
And a very good hold from Marietta.
Oh, yeah. That was huge, as you were saying. Just using the Echo ultimate just to kind of serve as like extra help to protect the rest of the team and to keep Highland off the payload. So now Marietta has just a very little bit of distance to go, and they'll be able to take this map. So the question is, what will Marietta go with? Same composition, except Portal Runner will be on the Sojourn this time. Now they'll have 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and they got to get to the exact same, at least get to the point to be able to take the map. All right, so the round has begun. And we're going to see that May again that we were talking about before on King's Row. Although with Portal Runner on the Sojourn, might have a better chance against her. And in fact, takes her down.
Yep. Just a one-shot hit like that straight to the May's head.
And Marietta's getting one pick after another.
A one-shot headshot is the best counter to any character, really.
And Marietta's getting very close to this payload, or to the destination. And I think they're going to get it. And they, in fact, will get it and secure this map. And playing the game will go to Kade as the Echo. This play, that right there, the Graviton Surge, and then just popping the beam right on everyone. That was an amazing play there by Kade.
Yeah, I saw the Gravitational Surge that time.
All right, so we are getting things set up. It is match point for the Pioneers. The next map will be Push. So we'll have to see exactly which of the Push maps that Highland wants to play.
All the Push maps are new, so we've only seen a couple here on stream though.
Yeah, a lot of the matches we've seen have been basically a 3-0 one way or another. I think one of our first streams we got a chance to see one of the Push maps, but we will get to see Push again.
Maybe we'll see a different map this time, which it does look like we are. This is I don't believe we've seen this map.
Not on stream at least. But those of you who play Overwatch a lot, you know. Esperanza.
It's an accent in C.
Oh, yeah, I see the little... No, Colosseo looks like.
Colosseo.
Colosseo, come on. Come on!
Or New Queen Street.
Oh, now they're just trying them all out. Let's just play them all.
All at once. Let's go.
There you go.
And now we're back on Esperanza.
All right, so while we're just going to keep a quick eye on the Siege match. So we're still on Oregon, but it looks like it is 3-5. Marietta is down, but they did take some rounds on St. Clair Saints. So it's a 2-round differential. Marietta is on attack at this point. So just as a reminder, when the Overwatch match is done, we'll take a quick breather, but we will get into map 2 of the Rainbow Six match. So I know there's some questions to chat about. Will I get a chance to see Siege tonight? Yes, you will get a chance to see Siege. It will just be after the Overwatch match. But yeah, I think they're just taking a quick breather as they are waiting. Yeah, I think everyone just kind of took a real quick restroom break because it is an important game. It is match point for Marietta. And we haven't seen them play a lot of Push, so I have no idea if they have strategies or ideas of how they're going to handle it.
I mean, Push is a little weird because you play throughout the entire map, and there's like a lot of different scenarios you could be put into on any of the maps.
Okay. Well, since it looks like it's going to be Esperanza.
Yeah.
Okay, finally. Any particular heroes that would be very favorable for this map?
Zarya, of course.
Oh, okay.
Zarya is good on every map right now. Zarya is absolutely busted. But other characters like Lucio's great, always great on maps like this. Just to get back to the robot characters like Genji are good. Sojourn, just the typical meta picks are about good on any map.
All right, it looks like we are getting the ready checks. So we're just, well, at least Highland was ready. Now we're gonna see if Marietta is ready. Well, apparently Marietta's now taking this opportunity to take a breather. Why? You know, while we're waiting, we didn't get a chance to do our announcements at the beginning of the stream because they started right on. So let's just do some announcements real quick in the middle, right before match point. So first, we got to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor of Marietta College Esports. So they have provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads. You can see some pictures of our students using them. We're using one of their microphones in our broadcasting room. If you would like to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. As we speak, they are doing a Marietta College night, and I believe they are showing our matches there. So if you're over there, hi! But yeah, every now and then they will be doing game nights where they'll have the Switch, and you can play some Mario Kart or some Super Smash, get some pizza, and of course watch our streams there. So definitely go check that out. Also, just to kind of give us the schedule for the rest of the week. So we have a pretty busy week with 2 matches going on right now. Tomorrow, our Rainbow Six team will be playing against Georgia Tech at 8:30 as part of the Collegiate R6 series. And then Saturday, we have 3 different things coming at you. Our Valorant team will be playing against Mountain Union at noon. Our League of Legends team will be playing against Mountain Union at 3. And also at 3, our Fortnite team will be participating in the NACE Starleague Split 2 competition. It's a no-build competition. I don't know if we'll be able to stream the Fortnite competition just because of the League of Legends match, but we'll definitely stream the one that will be on Sunday at 3 o'clock. So we're going to have something going on for you rest of this week, and we still have a lot more going for you next week as well. Also want to just thank everyone for their support, for following us on all of our social media channels, following us here on Twitch. I want to thank those who have subscribed on the channel today. So going to have to give a shout out to Scott Sterling for resubscribing, and to Silence TV for a gift sub. So thank you guys for that. I mean, there are all sorts of perks for subscribing to our channel. So you do get instant access to our VODs. We do put up our matches on YouTube as soon as we can. It takes a couple of days to get them processed. But if you're an impatient person like I am, then you can subscribe to our channel and you can watch the VODs right away. You also get access to custom Marietta College emotes. So that's right, if you subscribe or you just received a gift subscription, now you can express your joy or your sorrow or your frustration or anything between with these emotes that were made by our communication brand management department. If you are not able to subscribe, but you have Amazon Prime, of course there is Prime Gaming, so you can link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and be able to subscribe that way. All right, we are in the match point for Marietta College against Highland Community College. It is Push, so this should be very exciting.
I love Push. Push is like my new favorite gamer nowadays.
I mean, it's very interesting when you think about like how it's set up. It's just like a double-sided escort. That's really all it is. But it's just turned into a really good game mode.
Yeah. And it's the only game mode where it's 1 round, too. So it's a little bit longer of a timer.
And while possible, it's unlikely that there would be a draw for it.
The only way to draw on this map is if no one touches the robot at all. So very unlikely.
Very, very unlikely. But all right, so let's see what Mary's going to go with. So Kadi's going to stay on the Echo. It's been working very well for him Portal Runner's going to be sticking to the Genji. Argo going to be on Baptiste. Juggernaut's going to stay with the Mercy. And of course, AGC is going to be on that OP Zarya. So now we're going to see what will Highland go with for their composition. Looks like we already see a Winston coming out, as well as their own Genji.
And a Sombra, too.
But the Winston does end up going down. And also the Genji. And Marietta's just pushing Highland back. So they're going to get the initial push on their robot. Although the Tracer is looking to try to get a pick, but is not able to do so.
Sombra is in a very overpowered state of the game as well right now. And did receive some changes. She can now hack while invisible. So that's a little out there and broken.
I'd say that's not OP at all.
Also, those who are hacked take more damage, and EMP now deals damage.
Jeez. Now we see Marietta is keeping Highland off the bot very well. Although we see kind of having a little bit of trouble with the Sombra, and Sombra does teleport away. But they do get 2 down. And they will continue to push that robot. And they already get to the first point. Portal Runner Akane have their ultimates ready to go. And right now, Mary's just, they're getting picks one by one. That's just it. Like, the bot is still pushing. And Marietta's just doing everything they can to keep Highland off the robot. Although now we see a little bit of contention. Window does come out before by Argo. But Gravitron Surge is going to be coming for Highland, and Argo does go down. Portal Runner does have Dragon Blade whenever he wants to use it, but still going to hold on. But HEC does go down. Bakane is going to take down the Ana. Bakane will fall himself.
Marietta did lose that fight, but they did a really good job about like pushing up and taking space and kind of slowing down that push a little bit. Kind of just wasting a little bit of time because they are in the lead right now.
Yeah, so now they're going to... You see that Highland's going to start pushing a little bit, so Merida's going to see if they can get some picks. And Dragon Blade is going to come out for Portal Runner, taking down 1, 2, 3. Do I hear 4? No, I don't hear 4. But that's still a huge 3K there for Portal Runner. Now the robot will start heading back as Marietta does have control. And HZ and Kane are going to take down the other 2. And we're going to see the turret coming out for Highland with the Turbo, but it does get taken down by Kade. Graviton Surge is going to be ready for Marietta. And Echo's ultimate is going to be about ready to come online too. Portal Runner does end up falling though, and Marietta's going to have to fall back. And we're going to see Echo using the Zarya ultimate. And not one, but 2 Graviton Surges. But not a lot of follow-up with that. Kade was still in the Echo ultimate while the first one came out. Now 5:25 remains in the round. Marietta has pushed a considerable amount. So even though Highland does have control of the point, Marietta can just kind of keep delaying the push. Then, I mean, they're ahead by a substantial amount.
Just kind of eating away at that clock, just kind of delaying their push a little bit. really all they really need to do right now.
Kade is going to take down the Genji, and Window is going to be coming out for Highland, but Kade with a huge 3K. Portal Runner is going to take down the Torbjorn, so it's just the Zarya.
The multi-core did come out there, however, Marietta was still able to take down the rest of Highland and take that team fight.
So 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this map. Marietta has a very sizable lead here. They are going to try to push the... we see the Window coming out, but a lot of ultimates are going to be flying here. Dismissive is going to use his Dragon Blade, takes down 2 himself. But Portal Runner is going to say, you know what? Anything you can do, I can do better with Dragon Blade. Dismissive took down 2, I'll take down 3.
And now it comes down to a 1v1, and Kade does win the fight.
Now continue the push. He does get picked off though. Now Marietta will be heading over. And then here's the thing though, that also gives Marietta the advantage. It just takes time for that robot to go all the way to Highland's point. And that's just going to eat up the clock even more. See, Valkyrie is going to be coming out for Juggernaut. Trying to keep everyone up. Bakata is going to get taken out. Just a lot of damage. Graviton Surge is going to be coming out. Argo's trying to keep everyone up. HGZ does take down 2, but Juggernaut's going to fall. And they do take down the Genji. And unfortunately, HGZ will go down. Highland will take possession of the bot. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remains in this game, though. And Marietta still has a very considerable lead. So right now, HGZ does have Graviton Surge to go. And will use it. Although Tactical Visor is going to be coming out for Highland. And we see Kane does take down the Soldier 76. Looking to get more. Echo does have ultimate ready. And will use it to take the Zarya. So can it get enough to pop the ultimate? Does use it, but everyone's already dead.
Copying that Zarya and just having 2 beams just hitting targets at any point in time. There's just not really a whole lot that Highland could have done about that.
Now, Highland is trying to come back. About just a little over a minute remains in this game. Marietta's up 98.5 meters versus 65.37. So if Marietta can just delay, then they will take the game and the match. It is match point for the Pioneers. And Kane just getting picks left and right. Graviton Surge comes out for Highland, but not getting a lot of value. Portal Runner just getting quite a few down. And Marietta still has 3 ultimates ready. 30 seconds remain in this game. And already 2 are down for Highland. So this is going to be Marietta's opportunity to continue pushing. Window's going to be coming out. And a bunch of ultimates are being used, except for that Dragon Blade. It goes into overtime, and here comes that Dragon Blade. Actually, it's going to be a race for the Dragon Blades. Who's going to take out more? And I think Genji from Highland actually won the fight.
Portal Runner did take down quite a bit of the Highland. So it's just whoever can get back to the point first at this point. The rest of Highland or Marietta.
So right now, Highland has the control of the bot, but all Marietta has to do is just win one fight, and that will be match. Because Marietta was able to push the robot a considerable amount. Now, Kane does have a ult ready and is going to use it. Juggernaut does go down. And Soldier 76 is going to pop the tactical visor. Gravitron does get used. And a huge play there by the Pioneers. And they will capture the bot and will take the match.
Very well played by Marietta there. Very good coordination and use of abilities. Working together as a team and taking fights left, right, and center.
Mm-hmm. And Kade will take the play of the game. All right, so as for the score, I'm going to call that 2-1. Did he get to the first checkpoint?
I think technically it's 1-0.
It's 1-0?
Technically.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have the correct score on here.
It's a little weird for push, but where it's one round, they took one round. It's 1-0.
That's true. But all right, so with that, congratulations to the Overwatch team for winning the match 3-1. It took a little bit of effort, especially on some of those escorts, but the Pioneers did find a way to get the win.
Just a little bit of a tactical loss, just so we can see push again.
Oh, that's what it was.
I can't think of the name of the map at this point.
Esperanza?
No, it was the second map.
Oh, Kings Row.
Kings Row. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for a second.
It just seems like Kings Row is Marietta's kryptonite. No matter who the team is, it's just our kryptonite.
Yeah, Marietta's never been good about playing on Kings Row.
Mm-hmm. But all right, so let me see how things are going with the Rainbow Six game. It looks like the first game has already happened. So what we're going to do, normally we would do an interview after a victory, but we're probably just going to go ahead and take a break so we can get things set up for the second map for Siege. I don't know who took it, so we'll find out during the break of who won the first map against St. Clair. So congratulations again to the Overwatch team. We'll be back in a few minutes for the remainder of our Rainbow Six team match against St. Clair College. Don't go away. We'll be back in a little bit.